Hello everyone, welcome to my video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how post scheduler feature works in Friender. Okay, so we have launched this feature just a couple of days ago. Now, how you can find that? You need to visit posts. Under that, you will be able to see schedule new post option. Okay, now if I click over here, it will tell you to add your post content. If you want to add your images or image group, or you want to select a background, and then if you want to define which post type is this, that the content you are sharing, and you can actually provide the date and time when you want to schedule this post for, and you can mention where to post over here, right? And these are the post like group links that has to be here. And if you want to add more, so you can click on this plus icon where you can add a new link just by visiting your Facebook, visit your groups, and then click on see more if you don't see your group over here that you manage, and any group that you want to get it to Friender, you can click and you can actually give a name to that particular group, and then you can paste the copied link, and once clicked this add button, it will be added and you can see automatically it is selected. Okay, now once it is done, you can select any of those links that you just have added and you can save it. Now, once you will do that and you will save it, so this post will be scheduled. We will be going through each and every of these feature and we'll be doing this. But let's go to these Facebook links. This is also a new tab that we have added. If you visit over there, just now, what link I have added that came over here, I can actually click on this Facebook links option to add some more, so that when I'm doing the actual posting, I can select more than one groups. And obviously, I'm using test groups for these training purposes. So let's consider I have these three links only. By default, the profile that you are connected with Friender will be coming over here so that you don't need to copy your profile link once again. Now, if I visit the schedule new post tab again, okay, so before that, once I came over here, now you'll be able to see there are three different tabs. One is for live content, which means the posts that already been happened and are now on your Facebook. Those will be coming as your live content. If you have scheduled anything, those will come over here as scheduled content. And if you have scheduled and Friender could not post it due to some reason, so those will come under this as failed content. Okay. Now let's go to the schedule new post option. Here I have two options that I can manually go over here and create a content and then select images or background. And then over here, we also have the AI content and AI image option. Okay. Also, you can actually, if you don't want to use your key in this particular Friender account, then what you can do, even you can generate your content somewhere else and maybe using some other AI. And then you can also mark that particular post that this content is not written by you manually. This is like you can mark it as AI leveled. That means this content has been generated by the AI. So by checking this box, it will be telling Friender this content is generated by the AI only. Okay. Now, if you try to turn it on, then you will be over here where it will say that we are loading the settings and all. And then these settings only will work if you visit under the settings page. You will see there are two options now. One is open router settings, another one is open AI settings or ChatGPT settings. Now, either one of them has to be default, and by the system, OpenAI settings is coming as the default one. However, what you can do is if you have open routers, key, then you can just turn it on and then get your open router key. You can come over here and paste it, and then you can see like you can also select any model that you feel like is going to be the perfect one for your work. Then you can actually select that over here. Selected this, and the default image also I'm selecting GPT-5 image for now. Okay, now once you are here and you have any of these values or both, you can mark anytime and you can disable any other one, right? And then also what you can do is you can add a global prompt over here, like a global system prompt to tell the AI how to behave. And if you don't have anything, then also you can keep it blank. There is no problem with it. Okay. Now, as I have added the open router key, so what I can do is I can visit schedule new post, and then I can turn this on, where the system prompt by default will have the value from the default system prompt if you have any, and that will be pre-populated for you so that you don't have to type it again and again on your end. And this user prompt is to tell the AI that what it should, like what exactly you are expecting from it, right? So for an example, if I visit over here in the settings page, and if I actually click on this global system prompt and then select this and then save. So this is now this is now become the global system prompt, which means now if I visit over here, click on schedule a new post, and then try to generate the content via AI, now you can see that this content is already here, which is my default system prompt that I have added in the settings page. Right now, here I'm saying, what I'm expecting it to give me. Right. So there I can write just, okay. So now over here you can see, Open router is provider, which is selected by default, and the Gemini Flash, this particular model that I have earlier selected in the settings page, is now selected. Now I can again change over here if I want to go for any other option. Right now, if I click on generate a response, then you will be able to see that this section is now getting the data. Now here you can see it has said that there's nothing, right? And then it has given like a good content. And also it has given a spring text like morning glow, afternoon blaze, or evening descent. The sun always finds a way, right? So it's that it can be dynamic. Now I'm saving it. So over here in editor mode, only this came, right? So, and even it is holding a spring text content over here. So when it will be posted, one of these will be selected from here. Now you can directly clear all these and can put only one item over here. Otherwise, you can just leave it as it is, right? Now with this content, I don't want to post any image or, background. Now here it is saying that to post a background, you have to remember that you can use the background only if the content is 130 characters. More than that, you won't be actually able to use any background, right? Because Facebook doesn't support that. Now over here, you can see automatically this is marked as AI level, and I can't uncheck it because obviously this is toggled on. Now post type, I'm giving like, this is like a story post. So I'm adding it as a story post, and then giving the date is already today. So I'm giving the date today, and the time I'm giving around 10:20 or 19. Let's say 10:20. And then where to post, my profile is by default selected, but I don't want to post it on my profile. However, I want to post it to the other two groups that I just have added. And again, in my video earlier, I have shown you that you can always add more links to this particular page only. You don't have to visit the Facebook links and then add and then come back to do these all things. You can always, continue your work wherever you are in Friender. Now once saved, so these two are selected. Now here there are two other options for me. One is repeat post. So if I want to repeat this post, then in the sense, like if I suppose want to create 30 days of content at a go, that point of time I can use repeat post option, where I can give the frequency in days and like how many days after the post will happen, and then random delay time in minutes. So here the time is 10:20 a.m. for me, and now here if I give 5 minutes of delay, then either within 10:15 or 20:25, within that particular range, one of our next post will go depending on the post frequency in days, which means if I have given suppose 2, so that means over here it is doing 2 days of frequency, right? So then the random delay time will obviously add to the before, like it will minus or plus to make it randomized. And then number of repeat posts, if I want to change it to any other number, up to 31 I have. So that means if I select 31, at the end of this whole process, there will be 32 posts that will be scheduled, one for today and the 31 next for the upcoming days. Okay. So for this particular example, let me not go with repeat post. Just let's go with the simple one. Now here another option I have, that is auto first comment. So I can click over here and I can just give our first comment that, hey, let me change this time again because it's already past time. So make it 10:22, and then let's save this. Oh, by the way, you can also generate the image using AI. For this example, I'm not doing any of those. Now once this whole content is being like it's scheduled, it won't be showing up in this live content tab. It will be again going to the schedule content tab, and there you'll be able to change the post type if you want, from story post to anything else. And also like you'll be able to see where exactly this is posting, where you can click on this any of this link and can view the group if you want. Okay. Now this whole thing will be also able to see in a calendar view. Just you need to toggle over here, where you'll be able to see all the posts that you have scheduled for this month or you have already posted for this month. And you can see like these all are showing that where exactly I have posted, when I have posted, how many posts I have posted in a single day. And if it is more than 2, then this plus icon is coming, and if I click on that, then all of the posts will come over here on this pop-up, where it will, if the content is posted already, then this Facebook link icon will come, where if you click, then it will take you to that exact post automatically. Also you can over here click and can actually view the post details of that posted content. Okay, so this is the calendar view that also has been introduced in this latest version only. In case of scheduled content, you won't be able to see that Facebook icon because it's not posted yet, right? However, you can see all the other details over here. And then as the time has passed and Friender is already working on this particular task, that's why you are not seeing the edit and delete icon over here. It is showing only clone option for you, so that you can click over here and can clone this content and can use it again. But if it is scheduled for a very future date and time, then you will be able to see here the edit and delete icon, which means you will be able to edit a schedule post or delete a schedule post. However, if a content is already posted at that point of time, you won't be able to delete it anymore, because Facebook is also having that content now, and our friender is also tracking the data of that particular post, how many engagements that you are getting, who are engaging to your content, so that all of these informations that you have on your contacts list, so everything can be actually sync properly and can show you all the data properly, right? So let me visit again to the alls, and over here let's see how the repeat post works. Now if you are actually giving any content that is manual, and then if you want to post it like in future date and time, let's say, and then let's say this can stay on level only, it doesn't matter for me now. Let me say that this is not where I want to post, and then if I click on repeat post, as this one is manual over here, so let's say post frequency is 1 day or maybe 2 days, and the random delay time is 10 minutes, number of repeat posts, let's say 3. So if I do like this, then immediately it will schedule all the posts, where now if I go and visit over here, you can see that there is this one, and then hey there has been added 4 times, because we have given how many posts we want to create, 3, right? And the time, you can see 10 minutes gap that we have given, so it's like a random value of 10 minutes. So one is going at 10:35 today, then the next one at 10:45 on 14th of March, because we have given 2 days of delay, I mean 2 days of frequency, right? So day one will be posted, then the next one will be on 14th, then the next one will be on 16th, then the next one will be on 18th, right? And it is going to be on a random basis 10:40 a.m. for all of this. And if I now visit this calendar view, then you can see that today again one will be one is scheduled, and the rest are actually over here, right? On 14th, 16th, and 18th. And all of them are scheduled, so future dates and time. So I can go in here on this pop-up and I can edit or delete. Now if I click on edit, it will automatically take me to this particular edit view of that particular post content, right? Where I can now add another like comment over here, or I can just make it AI content or image and can actually change it if I want, right? So let's say I want to delete anything, so I can go over here and I can actually click over here. Even from the listing page view, I will be able to delete that post, because it is scheduled and not posted yet, so I can delete like this. And then these all two also, I can click over here and I can do a bulk delete option. So in that case, now it is not showing any other post over here, because here you can see one Facebook tab has been opened where Friender is actually now working and it is posting, and also has posted my first comment. So let's visit this live content again. So here it is still showing, because there were like 2 items to be posted on. Now one item it has posted already, but the other one is still remaining. So that's why it is still showing over here. But as soon as both will be done, so they are like it will actually come over here. And now we have introduced another icon over here that you can see is showing that Friender icon, and then there is a group icon, which means this post has been posted by Friender and it was posted in a group. So by this icon only, you will be able to understand, okay, where exactly that has been posted and who posted this, because this hand icon means you have not posted this via Friender, but you have posted this manually on Facebook, right? Now, if I click over here, it will take me to the details page where I will be able to see all the data. So it will take me to this Friender details page, post details page, where I would be able to see all the data about my post. However, this is not there yet because our content is not synced yet. So we don't know if there is any reaction or anything came or not. However, if you see and look at the content, then you will see that this has been taken like a spin text, and from there one item has been selected. And if I click over here, it will take me to the actual post where I'll be able to see the actual post content. And then you see the first comment also that I have left in that particular group, right? So let's revisit Friender. Now over here, if I revisit the schedule post option, so when you are scheduling your post, at the same time, you will be able to do this auto post reply option. And if you don't know how this particular auto post reply flow works, then you can go to my YouTube link and can actually check all the other videos that I have on auto post reply feature. Now over here, you have seen that once I have given a content manually and have done this repeat post, it has automatically scheduled all the content. However, if I generate a content using AI at that point of time, it won't automatically, schedule them all. Let's say once the content has been generated in a spin text manner, right? And it is also saying paid pics below. So I'm just saving it over here. And it is saying just share your paid pics below, which means this is like trying to create an engagement, right? But this content is having with syntaxes and also having a lot of information over here, right? So now I'm going over here and I'm saying that this is nothing but, engagement post. And then I'm giving the date and time to some future date and time, because I just don't want to post it at this moment. However, I want to show you the repeat post feature when I'm using the AI option. Now, once it is done, so for today, 10:38 a.m., I'm scheduling this post. However, when I'm selecting the post frequency in suppose 1 day, random delay time is in 10 minutes, and number of repeat posts is 5. You can go up to 31. However, when I'm trying to do this, at that point of time, what will happen? The first one will be scheduled immediately because you have already generated the content. But for the next ones, you will see that this background layover is coming where these tabs are being generated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because we have said that we want to generate 5 other contents, right? And these tabs actually is going to show you that this AI is currently working on it and the content is not there yet. So it's generating the post data. And as soon as the generated content is there, you will see this green bar is coming below each and every of these tabs. Now, if anything failed for any of these tabs that the AI could not generate the data, then you will see a red color mark over here. Okay. Now, once the content has been generated, you have now more options what you can do with it. You can add a first comment over here if you want. You want to change where to post, you can do that. And then you want to change the type of the post, you can do that. You can add another image if you want to go with this post. You can do your auto post reply settings. And then once you are satisfied with everything, you can either if you are not satisfied with this content, then you can click on regenerate. And once you click on it, this content, you will see that is being regenerated by the AI and will be replaced with a new content that came from the AI. Right now, you have more options over here. One is decline, another one is schedule, another one is maybe later. Okay, so decline means you don't want to post this. So if I click on decline, that means over here you will see a red option, and that means you have declined this and you can't do any further action on this particular content. The next one is now over here, and if you suppose want to do any changes like I showed you earlier, then you can do that. If you want to change your prompt, then click on this edit prompt option just beside the AI content, and you will be able to change your prompt and then regenerate your response, and that will be affecting only on this particular editor, not for any other tabs, because this is for this particular tab only. Okay, and if you are okay with this content, then you can click on schedule. Once you will click on schedule, this will be scheduled, and this particular tab will be green. Right now, consider you don't have actually any more time to go through each and every of this content, because consider that you have generated 31 contents over there and you don't have time to go through all of them at this moment only. So what you can do, you can click on maybe later, and then what will happen is this will be in yellow color, and this will be marked as that something you don't want to do at this moment, but later on you want to do. So decline and schedule button or the regenerate content also will be over here. Now let's say your computer turned off, or you left this particular page. So what will happen to your tabs that you saw? There were more tabs. So for that, you need to visit your calendar. Once you will go over there, you can see that this is scheduled already, and then I have declined one for some day, and then like yes, tomorrow early I have like removed one. Here one is as scheduled, right? And it was at 10:38 a.m. and it is 10:36 already. So within 2 minutes, if you are coming, then this already being scheduled. In the sense that it's already in our queue. So that's why no edit or delete option is coming. But if I visit for these other ones, that those 3 other tabs that you have seen in this video, these 3 other tabs were not having any kind of information that you want to do it later or do what over here, right? So it is showing you as action required. And once action required, that icon is coming, if you click on it, then you will see all those 3 tabs again that has action required option on top of them, right? And not only 3, but anything that is present in your calendar view and that has action required tag on top of them, if you click on any, then it will take you to that exact particular post where you have clicked to take the action. However, all the other tabs also will be there, which require some action from your end, and then you can either decline or schedule or regenerate, or any change that you want to do further you can do over here, right? So this is how this repeat post works when you have the AI option enabled. And now what will happen is, if suppose you are not taking any action on top of these posts, then if this day passed, then automatically these posts like these scheduled contents will be not scheduled yet, but marked as scheduled for this day and required your action, but you have not taken any action. So these all will be removed automatically from our system. So make sure that if you try to do anything later, then you are doing it later on before the time passed, so that you won't be losing all this unscheduled data. Okay, so this is how all these filter and all these things actually work, all the scheduled content and things works. And then if I visit over here, you can see already it has posted some of the contents that we have scheduled already. And if you want, you can visit the post from here itself. As well as you can see here, engagement post type, it is showing. I can change the post type if I want to. And then you can see this is checked because this content we have generated via AI only using Friender. So if there is any other content such as maybe this one, suppose, and this one I have posted on Facebook directly and not via Friender. So here I can come and can also mark it as AI level, which means this content was generated by AI. However, I can again uncheck it if I feel like no, it actually was not. So I only have written this manually. So let's consider this is not AI level. So that also I will be able to do, right? Now we have filter option where this you can actually filter by any tag, post type, or Facebook links, generated type, and status, like scheduled and posted, and you will be able to see all the icon based statuses that Friender currently having. And depending on your selections, like for an example, scheduled, group post, and active, let's say if I do like this, then all the posts that have been posted by Friender on a group will be coming over here. Okay. Now you can anytime clear these filters and then can go to schedule content and also can apply filter. However, there are options like less options are there, obviously. And I can click over here, AI generated only I want to see. And obviously these two will come because they both are AI generated contents only. If I select custom, that means I have added manually, no data is there. And I can just clear the filter and all my data will be back. So far, I don't have anything has failed. That means everything has been posted properly. And now if you have actually given multiple option over here that where it will be posted in multiple places, then once this is posted, then over here you will see two different posts, right? You can see like there is nothing quite because these are two different posts that has been posted in two different places, right? So that's why there are two different records in this particular table that is now being maintained and tracked by Friender. So similar way, if you have more than that, then you will be able to see more than one content over here or row over here. And now another post will be posted with this just another perfect, like with this particular content only. However, maybe different because we have used indexes. So, but with that, another post will be posted just now. And then here another row you will see. Okay. So this is all about post scheduler feature that we have just launched in Friender. Please try it out and let me know if you have any question at all. And I would like to help you over there. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon for always being notified. Thank you.